what's up? Alright, so, excuse me while I try to make this line up well. Sorry, I'm no professional streamer. Figured about to play a game that I like to say is from my childhood, early teens. Remake of a game from my childhood, obviously. But I definitely played this game like my senior year in high school and even into adulthood through emulators and shit. So I've played this game tons of times. But hey, cool, I got it now officially on Switch because Nintendo wanted to sell it to people. You get to play with a controller, that's pretty cool. Maybe I'll continue making videos the whole time I play, maybe I won't, I really don't know. I just figured I'd do it to start the game and see if people actually care to watch and listen to me drone on about autistic Pokemon facts while I play the game. Hopefully this sounds good and the recording quality isn't terrible. Let's see what it looks like on the screen, and I might have to make some adjustments, but here we go. So to start out with the autism, I chose FireRed specifically because it has some Pokemon exclusively that I like. A lot of times it's a no-brainer. I don't think there's any exclusive leaf green ones I care about. In fact, I care about one specific Pokemon so much in the exclusives that I'm not going to pick Charmander as my starter, which is, I know, blasphemy. Sorry if you're actually reading, but kind of just scrolling through. I know what he's saying. I go with the old classic instead of using my name. Try to be cool, like in the manga. Red. It doesn't look like too much is being cut off the screen. Yeah, you can see the top. Okay. Alright, first thing you gotta do, you gotta get this potion. Man. Look at my Baron Midget. Alright. Don't really have to talk to Mom, but I'll try to talk to every NPC. Just in case. And we're gonna make the speed fast. Now, this is a bit of a hard mode. I'm gonna put it where, oh, come back. Instead of it saying, hey, so-and-so is gonna use this, would you like to switch? I'm gonna say no. So, can't do much in this game to make it a little harder, but that's one thing. Alright, once again, I know the shortcuts, but I'll still chit-chat with everybody. Hey, press start to open the menu. Well, that's crazy for a sign in this kind of a set. Not immersive at all. Professor Oak's not around. There we go. So I haven't done it yet, but I might buy Leaf Green 2, mainly for the purpose of having a playthrough where I pick Charmander, because he is undoubtedly my favorite of the three. But since I kind of want to do a playthrough of what I really want, there's a fire type I know I want, and a water type I know I want that aren't starters. So it's a little blasphemous. I'll save my game real quick. But I'm actually going to pick Bulbasaur, which is by far not my favorite. I don't even know where he is. There he is. Another reason of picking Bulbasaur, just to show you how autistic I am, is Blue, or Gary, or whatever you call him, his team fluctuates depending on the starters. Obviously, if you pick Charmander, he picks Squirtle, but if he has a Blastoise, there's a water type Pokemon he won't have. So I want him to have Charizard, because then he won't have a certain fire type, because it's the fire type that I want to have. And I know it sounds silly, but, you know, I like a little variety in this game. So I'm going to pick Bulbasaur, which is also considered a little bit of an easy mode, but hey, whatever. Just for now. I'm not gonna lie, I'll probably ditch Bulbasaur eventually, because I don't really care about having a grass type Pokemon. It might be a hot take. Yo, there he is. Plant Frog. Strategy, brute force. Strategy, brute force. Let's see. Alright. Brute force for the win. As long as he doesn't crit me. Of course I can't get one. There we go. Growlers for pussies. Oh, I picked the wrong Pokemon. And away we go. Oops. Alright, I don't think she gives you the map yet. Nope, not yet. Alright, and away we go. Probably not try to spend too much time rolling through here, battling and leveling up. I can't catch any Pokemon yet. And I actually don't like having the starter be super duper strong and everybody else being weak. More Pokemon autism, if you will. In fact, hot take, I'm just gonna run. I'm gonna keep my level 6 and catch Pokemon when I can, and then hope to God I can beat Blue again when we fight shortly. Oh, I don't even know why I came here. I'll talk to these people. Of course I have. Goodbye. After this fella, come here, you. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, that's all. The old man's cancer medicine, or possibly Viagra, since my mom is home alone all the time. Very exhilarating gameplay, I know. This guy's an asshole. That thing gave me something. Sorry, desist. That's the same trick? Yes. And now the journey begins. Hey-o. Rat-a-tat-tat. Try not to be too picky at first. Just trying to build up a team of 6. Especially during this Gary fight. You might just be whittling away at him a little bit because he's kind of tough. Especially if you're not genuinely high level. Okay. Try to catch him up. Let's go hit up the old Pokemon Center. Go back to catching more Pokemon. Let's see. Actually, who needs a guide when you have autism? find a stopping point. The goal right now, depending on how long it takes me, is train these Pokemons up a bit, take on Gary, a Blue, see I can't even call him by the right name. He's up in this area. Only has 2 Pokemon, but he actually leveled his starter a little bit. I think it's like level 9. I don't know. It's a little crazy. But definitely going to need to level up a bit and have a few Pokemon to do that. So the goal is to do that. I also kind of like trying to catch the Pokemon in every area just for Pokédex completion. So if I can get that done within the next, say, 5 minutes, that'll be a good stop. I didn't want to make the video 30 minutes or longer. I'm sure attention spans aren't that high. Now I know I'm going to get shamed for this. Well, I get why there's gendered Pokemon that started in Generation 2, Gold and Silver, for the purpose of breeding and having eggs. I know I can't be the only person in the world that has enough OCD to be like, oh, I don't want the girl version of that, you know, even though it really doesn't matter. There's a few Pokemon that have differences in their gender that you can visibly see, which is kind of cool, but for the most part it doesn't matter. The example there was, I didn't really want a female Mankey. Especially if it's something I do raise up and be a primate. I don't know. Just feels like it's more of a male Pokemon. At the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. But that's a mental disorder for you. Hey yo, let's see. Alright. Now I really do want to make you. So I'm hoping I find it. I'm sick of these damn right eyes. Jesus. Come on, girl. Any of you that have actually still been watching this video, hopefully you didn't come here for fun or action. One, jeez. Ew, I'm gonna take a gamble here. So I don't have the potion. Oh, of course it's a Mankey. That's a good. I need to stop being so picky. I'm gonna try to fight it. I didn't do bad. Please excuse my Pokemon sexism. Let's take another gamble. Rat-tat-tat, rat-tat-tat. There's supposed to be a Spearow in here too. Apparently not. Hiding. I might have to backtrack a bit to get Pidgey. Oh, there you go. exciting. We'll say with these newer Pokemon games, especially Let's Go Pikachu, because it's basically just remade yellow version, it is nice being able to see the Pokemon outside the grass, so I can avoid what I don't want. But, you know, we can never have the perfect version of anything. We just hope and pray. I'm not gonna heal up like an idiot. We're gonna hunt for a Pidgey. Ew. I know it's gonna start coming off crazy because it's gonna seem like I don't want a girl version of any Pokemon. But I don't know. Pidgeot, the line itself, once again, just kind of comes off kind of masculine to me. Especially since Pidgeys are so common. So they're hard to find. There's literally the Pidgeotto haircut, which I guess you could say is found on lesbians as well. But I digress. Oh shit. Oh, I do have a push. Oh, hell yeah. What I'll do is be really stupid. Good. Thank God the game doesn't believe in just brute force all the time. Well, they do. Oh. Probably will be faster. So I need to leave seated. Try to have some strategy. Get my defense a second. When he finally tackles me, he's gonna kick my ass. Or he's just never gonna tackle me. I love this game as AI. Oh shit. Yeah. All that work. All those tail whips. Silly wild rat. Come on, let's get this Pidgey. And then maybe the next video will have to be battling what's this face. Oh my god. Look at it, rats. And I can listen to the soundtrack all day. See if I can catch it. Oh, shit. So like I said, playing Pokemon on a controller, pretty sweet. Not even just the regular Switch Joy-Cons, but we've got this little Pro controller that's wireless. And it's pretty damn cool, I'll tell you. It makes playing stuff like Smash Brothers and Mario Kart a lot better when you not have to either use the single Joy-Con or the little device they give you to use both Joy-Cons. They're pretty cool. They do have these little back trigger buttons though that aren't easy to click, and that's why that screen keeps popping up. They're supposed to be able to program what they do, and I'm just too lazy to do it. Sorry guys that you're seeing all this boring stuff. you've actually stuck around to the end, then I feel bad for you because you've had no payout except for just hearing me ramble on, and maybe you caught a few of my quips and jokes and had a little laugh, but I'll probably maybe not only play when I can record, because I can only do stuff like this when kids aren't around and I don't have my wife here to shame me. But you know, you might not see the whole journey, which for you guys is probably good. You don't hate to see how the sausage is made, but maybe I'll run it 4 more minutes, make it a 30-minute video. Maybe something fun will happen. The rate we're going, I'll have a hell of a leveled up Bulbasaur with all these rats. Give me Pidgey. Oh my god. I killed this last one just to level up what's his face. And then I think I'll start running. I'll waste a potion. Gambling time. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Woo! Alright. Don't miss, don't miss. Alright, I lied. I will use my last potion. The money isn't super hard to come by. If it isn't Pidgey, we're running. If it's a girl Pidgey, it also might be running because I'm a sexist. Heyo. Oh my gosh, come on. What are the ratios here? I guess there would be more hens than roosters, but these aren't chickens, damn it. They're pigeons. / birds. It's kind of funny because they definitely don't look like a pigeon unless there's a certain kind I don't know about. I even think they have a Pokemon that looks exactly like a pigeon does now. They probably realize, oh shit, shouldn't have used that name. Ooh, level 4, that's nice. Alright, he's gonna get killed. So. No Leech Seed, because with my luck, it'll end up killing it or something. That's been set. Where are my balls? Ew. I'm not judging you if you do it. I don't give nicknames to Pokemon. Never have, ever. I think it's that little bit of immersion I kind of like. Which, I mean, people in the anime and the manga, I guess they may give their Pokemon nicknames, but I don't know. I just like keeping their name as it is. Boring old me. Alright. I'll level him up to get him caught up a bit. But we'll go ahead and end it there. If you actually watched this, cool, thanks. If I add more videos, you know, feel free to watch. Maybe it'll give you some nostalgia. If you have a Switch, maybe it'll make you go buy it if you haven't bought it already. If you've never even heard of these games, somehow they're just literally remakes of Red and Blue with the mechanics and the graphics at the time, which was like 2013. So it's still like a 13-year-old game, you know, it's not new. So it looks like it's for the Game Boy. But we're playing it on the big TV. Oh yeah. Alright. Peace out, homies. See you later.